Hey loves, it's Lexi. I hope you're having a fabulous week. So you've been thinking about eloping in Florida, but you're wondering how much is it actually going to cost? I totally get it. Budgeting for anything can be a little overwhelming, but here's the thing. Eloping in Florida is way more affordable than you might think, especially compared to a traditional wedding. I'm breaking it all down for you so you can have a perfect day without the sticker shock. Before we dive into it, let's put things into perspective. A traditional wedding, think venue, photo, catering, decor, and all the extras, can easily cost 50 to 100 grand or more. And that's before you even get into the stress of coordinating it all. Typically, the venue, photographer, and planner are the biggest expenses in a traditional wedding. Wedding venues can run anywhere from 10 to 50 grand and more, depending on the location and what's included. And when it comes to wedding photographers, you're looking at 3 to 10K or more for a full day of coverage, including the ceremony, portraits, reception, and everything in between. That doesn't even factor in videography, which can add another 3 to 7K or more. Now let's compare that to a Florida elopement. When it comes to hiring a professional and experienced elopement photographer, the cost can vary, but on average, you're looking at 1 to 3K or more. The elopements that I plan, which an elopement I consider 30 guests or less, are a fraction of the cost of a big wedding. And you're still getting an amazing and intimate day. We're talking a budget of around 4 to 12K for the entire day. So the ceremony, and if you want a reception, just depends on the location. But this includes everything: your planner, ceremony setup, photographer, videographer, hair and makeup, florals, and more. So now you're probably thinking, what affects how much you'll spend? Let's break it down. First is location. Florida has so many options and they all come with different price tags. If you're eloping in places like Key West or Miami, which are super popular, you'll definitely spend a bit more. But there are so many gorgeous hidden gems across the state that give you a gorgeous backdrop with a lower cost. I'm happy to offer my top spots with you. In fact, I have a free PDF called 22 Unbelievable Locations to Elope in Florida. I will leave the link in the description. The second variable when it comes to the cost of your wedding or elopement is the vendors. Whether you're having a big wedding or an elopement, you're definitely going to want a photographer, officiant, possibly hair and makeup, videographer, and a bouquet. These are the essentials that will make your wedding day feel complete. What's awesome is that my packages bundle all of this for you, so there's no guesswork when it comes to pricing. The third and last variable when it comes to pricing is guest list and personalization. One of the biggest ways you can adjust the price when it comes to your elopement or wedding is deciding how many guests you want. With an elopement, you get to decide if it's just the two of you or if you'd like to have a small group of close family and friends. Keep in mind that adding guests can raise the costs even with a small guest list, but you're still saving a ton compared to a big wedding. Here's the deal. If you're in the middle of wedding planning and already feeling weighed down by all of the huge wedding quotes, eloping is an amazing alternative that's going to save you a ton of money. And I mean that in the best way possible. You're probably thinking, but will it still feel special? And trust me, it will. In fact, I'd argue that it's even more special because it's all about you and your person. When you choose to elope, it's an opportunity to have a more personalized experience that's focused on your love and not the logistics. One of the best things that eloping with me and my team is that I make it so easy to stick to your budget without sacrificing quality. Packages can include things such as ceremony planning, small reception planning, photography, videography, hair and makeup, bouquet, and all of this is bundled together, making it so much easier to plan around your budget. Now that you have a better idea of the costs and how an elopement can be a more affordable, intimate celebration, if you're ready to start planning, me and my team are here for you. From finding your dream location to selecting the best vendors and handling all of the big and little details, we've got you covered. If you're ready to take the next step, fill out my contact form in the description and we can start brainstorming ideas and make sure that everything fits within your budget. And if you're still figuring things out, that's okay. Make sure to download my free PDF with locations and ideas for inspiration. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, and if you know somebody that's interested in eloping, send them this video. Until next time, enjoy the journey and happy planning.